Okay, today gnocchi with mushroom sauce. First up, potatoes. Make holes in them. So the steam escapes as they cook in a microwave. Mine has a potato option. And I usually add like 2 minutes on top later. We'll see how that goes. While potatoes are going, we're going to prep everything for the sauce. Starting with onion. I've gotten into a habit of taking an extra layer of onion off under the skin. Not exactly sure if it does anything yet, but seems prettier. Oops, too deep. I don't know if Mike is picking it up, but the potatoes are going crazy in there. Serrano pepper. Probably want to deseed it. They're very hot lately. I'll sweat them with the onions. Garlic I'll just peel. To add later. Don't really have a space to store chopped up onion right now. You want to use like 2 cloves or one big ass one. mushrooms, some mix of shiitake, and 2 of those white ones. Shape doesn't really matter. These are peeled. You don't really need to peel them, but these were in the fridge for like a week. Kind of dried up and peeled very nicely, so I just enjoyed the peeling. Some of them aren't. One of the ideas that I have creating this channel, I'm trying to show that making good food does not have to be stressful. This seems like a lot of volume of mushrooms, but they will cook down quite a bit. And fast too. Every time I make this, I debate whether I should saute the onions first or start with mushrooms. I think I'll go with onions first this time. They're not gonna burn. They will caramelize though. Okay, so timing actually works out quite well. Potatoes supposed to be done. Let's poke them with a knife. Well, I'll pull it out just to show you. It's not ready. 2 more minutes. We need them really, really tender. Then we're gonna rice them. Okay, everything is ready for the sauce. Let's prep the rest for the gnocchi themselves. Surprisingly easy thing to do. Kind of labor intensive. I find that 00 pizza flour works best. You can use just less of it and it still gives you the structure with the protein. Like half a cup for 2 potatoes is plenty, but you never know how much water they're gonna have in the end, so just measure half a cup and use however much you need. We could meet the cat. I'm not gonna touch him, but okay. Potatoes are about done. Gloves are a good idea for it. It's easier to handle really hot stuff. And you want to handle them while they're hot. At the very least you want to peel them, or not peel them, in my case. Let's see. Yeah, I think they're fine. This one's definitely fine. Okay, so what I meant by not peeling them is if you do have a ricer, you halve them, and then you go opening down and squeeze. Somehow it works. Does it leave a little bit of potato? I mean, maybe. Does it matter? No, not really. How different they are. That's fun. So at this point, moisture control is the name of the game. That's why we didn't boil them in the first place. Them steaming gives us an opportunity to lose a little more moisture, which we want. Okay. We have our flour. We need an egg. Literally just one is enough. We also we also want to wait a little bit so the potato doesn't cook the egg. Range scraper helps a lot to fold this thing. I think I'll just give it a go. Make a hole for the egg. Fold it in, cut it up. And this is why we have our flour ready. We just start going in, not all of it, some at a time, until it comes to a shape that you can work with. Let me explain. Right now it just falls apart. Okay, it's getting there. I think this will be enough. You also kind of want to watch it and not overwork the dough, because the more you do it, the more rubbery it gets. But on the other hand, let's be real, you really gotta fuck it up to make it even comparable to the store-bought ones, let alone worse. So again, no stress. Just knead the thing, you'll be fine. Yep. Yeah, I think it's done. So from here, what you want to do is make a ball of it. Cut it into 4 little balls. Those are basically your portions. I forgot to get a tray. Okay. Flour the surface so it doesn't stick, and we shall go from there. Take one bowl, and you roll it out into a little snake. Huh. They break down. This is called not enough flour. Let's fix that. All right, let's do this again. Sit back in. More flour. Or was it too much flour? I doubt it. Let's see. Never fucked up gnocchi before. That's new. Okay, let's see if I can shape this into a log now. Yes. Yeah, now it works. Okay, so it was not enough flour. Mystery solved, that's nice. Okay, we're back in business. A bowl, a log, a little snake. We will do tight rows of 6. You can do 10. Doesn't really matter. And again, ball, log, just roll it. That last add of flour that I did, probably could have gotten away with like half of it. This feels a little dense. Still gonna be good, so it's fine. You can do the fork thing to get ridges in. I'm not going to. Congrats, gnocchis are done. It's really that fast. Yes. These can hang out while we finish the mushroom sauce. Mushroom should be probably cooking by now. The beauty of non-stick cookware. You can just test the temperature with your bare hands. So these little inefficiencies, like sauce not cooking while I was making that, or fucking up the flour content, is exactly why I picked this format. When it happens, I get this feeling like I fucked up. And I'm trying to demonstrate that this is actually fine. Too early, no sizzling, I know. You see I'm rushing now. Shouldn't do that. I guess this would be a story time or reading the chat time. Once I start live streaming this. I'll let them go till just barely translucent. They're gonna have enough time in the pan together with mushrooms. The future plan is to go through cookbooks one by one and figure out recipes that I've never made before, like live on camera. So be ready for a lot of fuck ups. But again, this is what I do this for. That's fine, that's enough. Seems like a lot, but they will cook down really, really fast. Technically salt to get the moisture out, but they're so dry that this is not gonna do anything yet. Let's say I just salted it for the future. Never mind. This door just fucked up. This needs oil. You can also just do water. Specifically for mushrooms, it's going to work really well. They're gonna absorb it. It's gonna stop everything from burning now, but then they're just gonna release it back and then evaporate. But this looks like it wants more fat, and I think butter would be more appropriate. Add some of that butteriness to it. It could be cooked down quite well already. Way easier to handle. Okay. Guess I need to clean up a bit while that cooks. This is going to go into a dishwasher later. Now the garlic that I mentioned earlier. Then I want to give it a chance to burn with the mushrooms because I wasn't sure how long they're going to cook for. Looks more like 3 cloves at this point, which is still fine. It already smells really good. deglaze with some, well, there is no glaze to deglaze, no fond, I mean, but a little acidity and sweetness from the wine will work. Now we need chicken stock. Sorry, animal. Look at that. He looks broken. He likes that. Now, it starts to brown. Do I rush it for the video? Or do I just let it ride? I think I'll just let it ride another minute or two. It will taste better. So as I mentioned earlier, the plan is to live stream this. And then maybe turn it into a little cook along, like post what we're gonna cook a day or two before with a list of ingredients that you need. And just make it live with you. Let me know how that sounds. Count the portions. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 60 without 2. So 58. What is that? 25 and 4, yeah? So 29. It's 14 because that's 4 portions. Yeah, that looks good enough. I was asking you to reduce by half. Let's flambe it. Fuck it. Where is my lighter thing? Got it. Everything fell. That's fine. Are we late? Yeah, we're late. The alcohol went away. It's fine. Almost dry? Almost dry. Now we're doing this and reducing this by half. This is chicken broth from Costco. Homemade is better. Ooh, I'll be testing rotisserie chicken broth in a pressure cooker. That should be dope. I'll let you know how that goes. Well, actually, you'll see how that goes. Okay, careful. I don't want to know what happened there yet. I'll figure that out off camera. So what I was saying, I have a bunch of cookbooks that I kind of got and never got around to studying properly. So future plan is to do those recipes on stream and see how they work, so we can learn together. Oh, I see what happened. No idea how to fix that yet. So, now I have a decision to make. It's either going to be cream or milk. I think it's going to be cream. Once this cooks down, I will start seasoning it. Holy shit, we're 42 minutes in. Feels like 20. There's this cook on YouTube. Cannot remember his name. Recently had a video about promised cook times not matching the reality. I really see why. Whenever I'm asked, yo, how long is that gonna take? In my head it's like, oh, it's half an hour. Or like 15 minutes. It's always at least 50% longer, sometimes twice. Watching it makes it feel slower, but I gotta show you something while we wait, right? Card tricks will work, but I don't know any card tricks. Absolutely unnecessary. Just let it do its thing. I wonder how the levels are. Oh, they look fine. I was about to ask if this sounds okay, but I'll hear it myself once I'm done. Well, we're like 25%. evaporated, another 25. This is already really good. Really doesn't need much more. Gnocchi cook really, really quick. If you haven't done them before, you'll be surprised. So what, 29 now? So since I need 2 portions now and 2 portions for tomorrow, and I really like to finish my gnocchi in the sauce. I guess once the sauce is done, I'll just put it in a bowl and then put half back in a pan. That should work. Look at that. Now, the water isn't going to be too starchy. I would like to thicken it a bit. Starch slurry? Cornstarch? I should probably... Nah, I'll be fine. Let's just cook this down. It's getting there. So that's half. Cream. Cook it down a bit more. I mean, that's gonna crowd the pan a bit, but I'll just try to make everything in one pan. Let's see how that goes. I also think this needs starch. Warm water. Like that much. About this much starch. Make it into a slurry. We'll let it go. Okay. Let's start with gnocchi. Let's go. They will start floating up really fast, so try not to drop them on top of each other. There's probably a more efficient way of doing this than I'm doing it, but I don't know of it. Oh shit. That sucks. Oh yeah, I do not need starch. It's creamy enough. It's a little salt. Definitely use pepper. You will learn that I really like pepper. All kinds of it too. See, the first one was already floating. Yeah, I'll try to make it all in one pan. For speed's sake. How are we looking here? This is better. Okay. So, 2 out, 2 in. 2 out, 2 in. 2 out, 2 in. And that's, we're just doing that. Out, 2 in. I'm relentlessly spraying my hand with hot water. Yeah. These 2 out. 2 in. If you decide to swirl them, make sure that they are actually floating and you didn't just, you know, physically make them float. Oh yeah, starch like these will thicken it. So yes, we're fine. We're cooking. All right, the rest is in. You floating? Yes, that one's floating. This one's floating as well. for them. Here's a quick example. In my head, this is a 30-minute dish. We're here for almost an hour. There you go. Now they're coming up. Two more. You see? It's a little crowded. I can work with it, but it's crowded. And you want them to float all the way to the surface to make sure that boiling just didn't physically force them up. So float it. Alright. These pillowy things are done. Mix them into the sauce. Flip them a bit. Off the heat, let them infuse. We do need starch. No need for extra calories, yeah? There's actually 15, 3 portions, and 14, 1 portion. So let's do that. One, two, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 12, 15. 4, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. That's the 14 one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Hey, basic math worked. Now let's evenly more or less distribute the sauce. Okay, what needs more sauce? We need a little bit. Okay. What I really like is some basil to garnish it. Used to hate basil as a kid. Really, really like it now. I haven't completely mastered the whole cigar thing yet, like roll it up. Okay. Done.